The Student Union Press Conference, which was organized by the Student Union Executive, led by Comrade Faaji oluwatobiloba Samuel, tagged the network, is a program aimed at students interacting with the university management and union executive. The program was held at the University Main Auditorium and has in attendance Professor Omotosho, DVC Academics, who represent the Vice Chancellor, Professor Wahab Egbewole, Professor M.T. Yakubu, Dean Student Affairs Unit, Dr. Ajewole, Subdean Student Affairs Unit, Permanent Site, Dr. Alabi, Subdean Student Affairs Unit, College, and Ms. Fatoki from CBT, as well as the Student Union Executive and students from the university.
Press conference is tagged the network and it is designed as an avenue for students to interact with the school management and the students' union executives.
In his welcoming speech, the Student Union president said that the union will facilitate a tech advancement center and several tech summits to be organized in partnership with necessary shareholders.
We built a tech advancement center and organized several tech summits in partnership with the necessary shareholders. We want to come out with first class, but more interestingly, we should strive to translate book smartness into wealth. As a union, we are committed to growth and inclusivity. Our administration will be the very first in the history of the union to organize a program strictly for the special needs students for the benefit of all, as we will not renege in order to provide these programs at the student union. In addition, our administration will be the first in a long time to champion a business and economic summit, a summit that will translate into real employment. As it was done in the 1960s, we will revive something like that on our campus. And we will ensure that we build a community where employers meet students and they interact and they build a community of successful students and smart entrepreneurs.
The Vice Chancellor, in his own remark, addresses the issue of transportation on campus. He said the management has been working round the clock to get the issue resolved.
Place. Uh, all kinds of permutations have been weighed and to see how we can solve the problem. I think the construction in Tanke has added its own bit to the problem, but administration is working around the clock, getting assistance from the state government. We are also toying with the idea of having a park close to the gate so that we'll be able to move people, particularly in the evenings. If we move people to the gate, then you can take it on from there. Because by the time a vehicle goes from here to Tanker, to the terminus, the time it will spend to come back, the rate of turnover will be it will take a much longer time. But I can assure you that the Vice Chancellor is very much concerned and working around the clock, looking for all kinds of options to ensure that this problem is fixed. The ideal thing would have been to have every student on campus, but you would agree with me that if that is the case, we will only be able to admit a very tiny fraction of all of you. So we will continue to explore all possibilities to make things better. And the Students' Union has been working very closely with administration. I see that the Transport Committee is very, very active too. Uh, and I'm sure that Senate and the House are also collaborating very well. If
In their separate remark, the Dean Student Affairs Unit, Subdean Student Affairs Unit, College, and CBT representative spoke on hostel balloting on campus, COVID-19 test and vaccine, and computer glitch-related issues during examination, respectively.
Accommodation facilities that we have cannot go around everybody. So we have done the balloting for the freshers. We have also done for the returning. So just like I said, it cannot go around. And since it cannot go around, I will just plead with the ones that are yet to get to please try to do some probably consider alternatives. Because once the best spaces here have been exhausted, there's nothing for now anybody could do. But we are still engaging some private developers to come around, and then you will see we have vast piece of land. And so, if you know some that can come and build and then they operate and transfer, please let us know. So that the idea is that we want everybody to be on campus.
There's a molecular lab that belongs to the university, but it's situated at the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital. So you can walk in there and do what and have yourself tested. But if you have to get a vaccine, then you have to go to the Ministry of Health.
The problem can be tackled immediately, or you'll be moved to another system where you'll be allowed to write the exam.
Our crew had the event, spoke with the student union president, the student union public relation officers, and some of the students in attendance.
Okay, all right. Good morning, sir. Can we meet you? All right. Good morning. I'm Faaji Tobiloba, the 35th president of the student union. All right. So, what's the goodwill message you have for freshers that are on campus that are going through hard time at the moment? Some of them are kind of frustrated at the moment, looking at the challenge they've not been used to before now. So, what's the goodwill message you want to send to them? All right. Firstly, I would welcome freshers to the University of Ilorin, the Better by University, and returning students back to the University of Ilorin. Here at the University of Ilorin, we are known for character and learning, and that has distinguished us amongst our peers. My goodwill message to the first students will be that they abide by the rules and regulations, that is the extant laws of the university, such that they do not violate these laws, because ignorance is not an excuse in law. So I need first students to abide by the rules and regulations of the university. I would counsel fresh students to take the academics very seriously, because your first priority on campus is your academics. Even as student union officials, we take our academics very seriously, and they should shun participation in unregistered clubs and society, shun cultism, shun immoral and amoral acts, and shun every other things that contradicts the excellence laws of the university. I assure them that we are working around the clock to make campus experience a beautiful one for them, and definitely they would ensure the benefits of it. So beyond academic welfare, we are prioritizing social welfare, we are prioritizing health, we are prioritizing security, and every areas that affect the student directly. So definitely they'll get the best from us. Thank you very much. Good morning, sir. Can we meet with you?
My name is Balogun Abdullah Abiodun, and I'm privileged to hold the office of the Students' Union Public Relations Officer.
The press conference is a program from the office of the PRO, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So should we look forward to more programs from your office while you are on seat?
Yeah, there will be more programs from my office, and not just from my office, from the other 10 office of the executive council. So very much students should stay tuned and make sure they always attend the program, because of course the program is for the students.
The program so far has been enlightening. The school management officials has been addressing us on security, examination, do's and don'ts, and all about that.
Interesting. So, but what can you say about the student turnouts for a program like this?
What can I say about?
The student turnouts, the attendance.
Yes, the turnout is quite impressive because we were not expecting this large audience, but it's impressive. It's very much impressive.
Here you are at the Student Union press conference. So what can you say about the program so far? You've been inside scenes and series of activities have been going on. So what can you say about the program, the conference?
I've not actually attended many, but this has been really enlightening. The PRO gave us what the program is about. The president also came out to tell us their plans for us aside from this particular program.
Saminu Aishat, reporting for the Optimistic TV.